Quick, what's a word that starts with F and ends with U-C-K? That's right, Firetruck.
For inspiration, can I please get a one-word suggestion?
One-word suggestion.
One-word suggestion.
One-word suggestion.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm Aaron Thompson, and most people think improv is just for comedy, or maybe jazz, but it's also a powerful tool for life. And in each 3-minute episode of this series, I use a single word suggested by you as a leaping off point to explore how having an improvisational mindset will help you perform at a higher level, both personally and professionally, whether you have a career on or off the stage. This week's word, Firetruck, was suggested by Katie. Given the current environmental and political climate at the moment, this suggestion shouldn't be a surprise. As I sit here in Sydney, Australia is on fire. Political leaders continue to choose ignorance and denial over science and facts, and the government response to this foreseeable and preventable tragedy can only be described as inept. And yet, in this sad story, there are heroes. Firefighters. Many of them volunteers who are out there risking their lives to save our forests, our homes, our nation. These legends get weeks and weeks of training, and yet, no matter how much training they've had, how much intel they get, or how well prepared they are, they never know what to expect until their fire truck gets where it's going. And for this reason, I consider firefighters to be awesome improvisers. And I'm not the only one. To quote from a 2013 MC Journal report, the notion of improvisation is often associated with artistic performance. Nonetheless, it is integral to making effectual responses during natural catastrophes. Extreme events present unforeseen conditions and problems, requiring a need for adaptation, creativity, and improvisation, while demanding efficient and rapid delivery of services under harsh conditions. Catastrophes present us with unexpected scenarios and require quick, on-the-spot problem solving. And as one firey says, even if you plan for a bushfire, it's not going to go to plan. When the wind changes direction, there has to be a new plan. When fireys arrive on the scene, they need to be open and willing to respond to any scenario and move forward as a cohesive unit towards their common goal. This not only takes courage, but it also takes a practiced ability to react, adapt, and communicate. Whether they're dealing with a national park going up in flames or a confused cat stuck in a tall tree, improvisation is part of every firefighter's toolkit, and it should be in yours as well. Because the truth is, there will always be little fires at work you need help putting out, and using the same improvisational expertise firefighters have can help you deal with them. Sometimes what feels like a big emergency or a huge problem is a simple misunderstanding. In fact, miscommunication or a lack of communication is one of the biggest issues we see in our work. So if things are heating up and making you sweat, think of improv training as a giant fire hose capable of washing away issues that could be holding you or your business back. And while our heroic firefighters spend their days and nights dragging their heavy hoses and dripping sweat on the fire front, the rest of us here on the home front or office front should not only do what we can to support them from afar, but perhaps try and be a bit more like them. Because they're not just awesome improvisers, they're heroes. So that's my take on Firetruck. Thanks for the great suggestion, Katie. Normally at the end of each episode, my suggestion is to get yourself into an improv class or book a corporate training workshop for your team. But given this week's word, I'd also like to suggest you make a donation to Wires. Wires has been rescuing and caring for wildlife for over 30 years, and they are the largest animal rescue organization in Australia. And with all the fires, they need your support more now than ever. Learn more at www.wires.org.au. Thanks for listening. One Word Suggestion is brought to you by LMA Professional Development. Please visit us at www.lma.training for more info.